Now, you all know I love a good story, and let me tell you, the Bible is full of them. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorites, Elisha. This brother was the original miracle man, walking, talking proof that God can use anybody. Elisha wasn't born with a silver prayer shawl, no sir. He was just a regular guy plowing his fields when God came calling. Now, Elisha could have said, "Nah, Lord, not me, I'm just a farmer." But he didn't. He understood that when God calls, you answer, and boy did he answer. Elisha went on to perform some of the most amazing miracles you ever heard of. He parted the Jordan River, multiplied a widow's oil, and even raised a boy from the dead. This brother was the real deal. Speaking of the real deal, we got to talk about Elijah. Now, Elijah was Elisha's mentor, his spiritual big brother. He was a prophet too, and let me tell you, that brother was on fire, literally. Remember that time he called down fire from heaven? Classic Elijah. But even Elijah knew it was time to pass the torch. One day, God took Elijah up to heaven in a whirlwind. Talk about an exit. Before he left, Elijah gave Elisha his cloak. Now, this wasn't just any old cloak. It was a symbol of God's power. By giving it to Elisha, Elijah was saying, "You got this, little brother. Go on and make me proud." And make him proud he did. Elisha went on to perform twice as many miracles as Elijah. We talking double the blessings, double the miracles, double the fun. He was parting rivers, multiplying food, healing the sick. You name it, Elisha did it. One time, some soldiers were sent to capture Elisha. They surrounded his city at night, thinking they had him trapped, but Elisha just laughed. He prayed to God, and the next morning those soldiers woke up blind. They stumbled into Elisha's city, confused and disoriented. Elisha fed them, showed them mercy, and sent them back home with a message: "Don't mess with God's prophet." See, that's what I love about Elisha's story. This brother was just a regular guy, but God used him to do extraordinary things. Elisha's life reminds us that God doesn't call the qualified, he qualifies the called. So no matter who you are, no matter what your background is, if God is calling you, answer the call. You might be surprised at what you can accomplish with a little faith and a whole lot of God. Remember, if God can use a farmer like Elisha to change the world, he can use you too.